the perfect place. Keto with Sammy. Keto with Sammy.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Keto with Sammy. Happy Wednesday, I believe. I'm totally lost on my days. Sorry I haven't put out a video. Apologize in advance. I have been so busy this past week or these past 2 days. My husband is finally coming home tomorrow and I'm so excited. So excited. So I have been doing a couple of things before he gets home and I just been busy. The day flies by. Yesterday I had to go redo my hair. That takes some time. It took all day. By the time I know it, my day is done. So been busy, but I wanted to take y'all along today on what I'm going to be eating today on my keto journey. And y'all are probably thinking, Sam, why the hell are you wearing a robe? It's not a robe, but it fits me like a dang robe because I am too short. It was supposed to be like a long coat. I should have got a small. This is a medium, but I am wearing this because today is a very exciting morning. I am on my way to do a photo shoot. If y'all didn't know, my mother-in-law, she's a professional photographer here in Highlands, Baytown area, wherever area. I will link her information in the description below. She does awesome pictures, awesome holiday pictures. So I'm very thankful for that because she is a photographer and she can take my kids pictures all the time. But back then, before my weight loss journey, when I was bigger, I took some pictures with her and I wanted to redo those pictures. I was bigger. I thought I looked good. I thought I looked great in those pictures. But now that I have lost all my weight and I feel really awesome and sexy and beautiful and great, I really want to redo those pictures. In those pictures, I was wearing my red top, a black pencil skirt, and I had my red bottoms on. So I redid that outfit, but I just spiced it up a little bit. I added a little bit of a sexier flair to it. Because I want to show that confidence and I want to show how far I have come. And I'm excited to redo this photo shoot. Y'all are going to see the before and afters and I look like a totally different person. I showed my hairdresser yesterday. I was like, look, this is a photo shoot that I'm redoing. And she's like, wow, that doesn't even look like you. And I was like, I know. So I'm very excited to redo those pictures. This is going to be a great morning. Before we head out, I'm not going to be eating, of course, because I don't want to feel bloated and full while I'm taking those pictures. I'm just gonna have some iced coffee on the go and then later on we will have some lunch. I gotta be there by 10. It is currently 9:30, so we gotta head out the door. Look, yesterday was my mother-in-law's birthday as well. Happy birthday to her. And I made her a pineapple upside down cake because that's what she wanted. So we're gonna be taking, doesn't that look delicious? Don't eat it. Don't eat it, not keto, but it looks delicious. That's what she wanted, so I made it for her. And I'm gonna show y'all my outfit. If y'all don't like it, I don't want no rude comments. It does show some cleavage up here and it's sexy and that's what I wanted. That's what I feel great and that's what I like. So I don't have the shoes on yet, but I have the black pencil skirt. It goes up to my knees. Y'all will see it more here later on. And then I need to pull this down. It's kind of going up. And then I have my lace bodysuit. It has the straps and it looks so freaking cute and sexy and I love it. Love it. I cannot wait to redo these pictures. We're going to be going to the monument over here in, it's kind of like, it's in Baytown. It's between Baytown and Highlands, I'm guessing. I think that's the area. I don't know. We got to go over the ferry. It's not far at all, but that's where we did our pictures in the beginning. So we're going to go there again. And yeah, it should be an eventful morning. So let's go ahead and make some iced coffee. I really hope y'all are going to like these pictures. I hope they come out awesome. I am terrible at taking pictures. I feel so awkward when somebody's taking a picture of me. I'm like, do I pose like this? So hopefully they come out good. But yeah, let's go ahead and make some iced coffee so we can head out the door here in a bit. Okay, for my iced coffee, I got a cup full of ice. I think I was gonna buy some Premier protein shakes again because I haven't had them in so long and I just feel like I've been on the go lately or I've been busy. I want to add them in here. You know what I just forgot? I need to go put my press-ons. Oh my god, let's hurry up. I gotta go put my press-on nails. Y'all know where press-ons? I totally forgot. Look at my fingers. I totally forgot. Okay, let me hurry up. Iced coffee, I am using the Unsweet Stock Cold Brew. This is the bright and mellow one. I just realized that. I was like, what am I forgetting? I knew I was forgetting something. Okay, this is the Nut Pods Toasted Marshmallow, I believe it's called. It's their new creamer that they came out with for the holidays. I gotta get some more, but it's really good. So that's by Nut Pods. I get it at Walmart, HEB, code section, where all like the heavy cream is and all that. Jordan Skinny Syrup, my favorite one, salted dark chocolate espresso. I just add a splash in there. And then just to sweeten it up a little bit more, because I like my iced coffee sweet, a little bit of stevia. The Jordan Skinny Syrup is sweet, but it's not as sweet as I like it. Luckily, my mother-in-law doesn't live far off, so I can go ahead and put my press-ons, and I'm about to head out the door. This is going to be my coffee for today, and yeah, let's go ahead and head on out. Okay, I got all my stuff. I'm about to head out the door. I ended up changing my jacket because I'm a shorty papa, and the other one was way too long on me. We are on the ferry going to the oh my god, I'm gonna get seasick. It's moving. We're on the ferry going to the monument. Told her, oh, I don't know if, oh, there it goes. If we fall off, it's okay. It's literally across right there. Was it like less than a minute? Over there. Look at the monument. That's a monument, right? Yeah. Alright y'all, so after my photo shoot on my way home, I did not realize that my mic died, and I kind of just ran in the house and made some lunch without realizing it, so I have to do a little mini voiceover. So right here, I started on my lunch. I got some egg wraps from Sam's Club and a rotisserie chicken from Sam's Club. I already had it in the fridge, and I was just gonna make like a quick chicken salad with stuff I already had on hand. I had some pickles, some mayonnaise that's made with avocado oil. I did get this one from Walmart. It's called Better Body Foods is a brand. Really good mayonnaise. mayonnaise, and then you can go in with some Dijon mustard or any kind of mustard you like, but I went ahead and used the stone ground mustard. I had some pre-boiled eggs in the fridge that I had boiled at the beginning of the week just to keep on hand. Great snack if you are a snack person, you want to keep some boiled eggs in the fridge. Then I had some sliced cucumber from the morning from my son's lunch that he didn't take, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat those. And then I love spicy. Jalapeno is optional, but I keep it fresh off to the side, and I kind of just bite into it while I eat my chicken salad, but that's just me. You already know me. So I went ahead and got started. I am going to be making some for the week, just to keep on hand, like for tomorrow. So I went ahead and started shredding some rotisserie chicken. It was cold. It's very easy to shred it while it's hot, but I was busy during the week, so I went ahead and just shredded it now. So you can shred as much as you like. Rotisserie chickens are great to have on hand for different meals and lunches. I added in a couple of tablespoons of the mayonnaise. I like mine more on the creamier side, so I kind of just play around with it and add a little bit at a time. But this mayonnaise is really good. I actually been liking this mayonnaise, so I'm going to buy it from now on. I went ahead and added some mustard just to some taste. It gives it a different taste. I really like that stone ground mustard. If you have never tried it, I got it at Walmart. It's kind of like Dijon mustard, but it's actually like a little bit more peppery. I really, really like it. So give everything a good mix. You could add anything to your chicken salad that is keto approved. Usually I add like some celery, but I didn't have any on hand, so that's great to add as well. I went ahead and cut it up one boiled egg and added it in there. I like mine kind of chunky, so I left it into like bigger pieces, but you can finally dice it if you like to and just add it on in there. I know, I probably look like a crazy person talking to the camera when I was absolutely talking to nobody, so please ignore that, but I do apologize. I just really wanted to put out this video for y'all. I went ahead and chopped up some pickles just into bite-sized pieces. Optional, but I love pickles in like my deviled eggs, my chicken salad, or you can keep them off to the side. You can buy like those little kosher pickles. You don't really have to mix them in. I went ahead and seasoned it up with some salt and pepper, some basic seasonings that I just always add. Sometimes I'll add paprika or like some smoked paprika depending on what I'm putting in my chicken salad that day. Go ahead and give everything a good mix, and that is everything that I added to my chicken salad for lunch. Now, I was going to go in with these egg wraps, right? I got these from Sam's Club. I just got them this week. I had them in my fridge, but maybe I didn't seal them right and they went bad. So they smelled bad. I was like, we're not eating these. I tossed them out. So I had these cut the carb wraps in my fridge. It's a low carb flatbread. The only difference is between these that this one is a higher net carb. So the egg wraps are 0. These are 9 per wrap, but it's not bad. We had some chicken salad. We had 9 net carbs and it wasn't terrible. So I went ahead and put some rotisserie chicken in there. I went ahead and put my chicken salad. I filled it right up, and then I just rolled it kind of like a burrito, and it worked out so perfectly. You can warm up the flatbread if you like. You can crisp them. I made some awesome chips with these with salsa. They come in handy, and if y'all want to order them, I can link them in the description below for y'all. Went ahead and cut it in half, and we had ourselves an easy lunch, just a chicken wrap salad. You can make this with some lettuce wraps as well if you don't have any of these items on hand. Paired it with my side of jalapeno for that spicy kick, and then I went ahead and got the sliced cucumbers. I just had a serving of those, and I personally love to add some tahini to my cucumbers. Just gives it a little kick, and I don't know, surprisingly the tahini mixed well with the taste of the chicken salad. But overall, a really great lunch, a very simple lunch. I kind of just planned what I had at home and it came all together, so definitely don't have to make it difficult. Y'all give some chicken salad a try. It's really, really good. So before dinner time, I was just showing y'all that I did need a little pick-me-up. So I had the super coffee in the maple pumpkin flavor, really good coffee, and it does have MCT oil in it. For dinner, we went ahead and got started on some spaghetti squash for my side. I'm going to be having some keto chicken parmesan. I went ahead and put my spaghetti squash into the Instant Pot. Cooks so much faster than roasting it in the oven. So if you do roast it in the oven, it might take about 45 minutes depending on the size of your spaghetti squash. I went ahead and put my spaghetti squash in the Instant Pot for 15 minutes at high pressure, and you will have yourselves the perfect spaghetti squash. And then you can just, season season it up after. I go ahead and push pressure cook and then just go up to 15 minutes. Depending on the size of your spaghetti squash, it might take about 15 to 20. Just keep an eye on it. While that was cooking, I went ahead and got started on the breading to my keto chicken parmesan. We're going in with 1 cup of almond flour. Depending on how many chicken parmesans you are making, I only made 2, so you might need more if you do make more. I went ahead and added in the same amount of 1 cup of some crushed pork grinds. I love the mix between the pork grinds and the almond flour. It comes out really good. Just some plain pork grinds. I seasoned with some salt, a little bit of garlic powder. You could totally change up your seasonings if you like. These are just the ones that I like to go in with. Some Italian seasoning, of course. That is like my main seasoning that I use. Some parsley flakes for color. And then I added in some crushed red chili flakes just for a little kick. If you don't like them, you can just keep them out. And then just some black pepper. And then you're going to go ahead and give everything a good mix. And this is going to be our breading. Oh, and I added in some Parmesan. I totally forgot. Some shredded Parmesan. You could also use grated Parmesan if you'd like to. So I just added in about 1/4 cup. Go ahead and give everything a good mix and set it to the side. We're going to go ahead and start on our wet mix. So all our wet mix is going to be is 2 large eggs that I crack into my bowl. Again, depending on how many Parmesans you're making, you might need a couple more eggs. But I went ahead and added 2 large. And then to make it creamy, I went ahead and added in a splash of some heavy cream. You're going to go ahead and mix well. Make sure you get out any clumps of egg because you don't want any eggs sticking to your chicken when we bread it. So now starting on the chicken, I went ahead and took 2 large chicken breasts. I butterflied them. You're not going to cut them all the way through. You're just going to lay them flat just like this. Don't cut all the way through because then you're going to have 2 split chicken breasts. So just until you hit the bottom of it. Once you have those split, we're going to go ahead and start flattening them. So what you want to do is take a piece of plastic wrap and I'm going to put it over my chicken breast. And this is going to help not tear when we go ahead and flatten it because we do want to flatten it and it cooks evenly that way. You don't want thick chicken breasts and they won't cook evenly and then you'll have some parts that's not cooked and yeah, it'll be a hot mess. So I go ahead and take a piece of plastic wrap. Then you want to take something heavy and go ahead and pound it until they are an even thickness. All around, even thickness. Make sure you put in some arm work. After you do that, we're going to go ahead and season our chicken breast as well. So I seasoned with salt and pepper, the same seasonings, and I started heating through some avocado oil. Then I went ahead and set up my bread station. You're going to want to drench your chicken breast in the wet first on both sides. Then once you have that, you want to drain off the excess and straight into our almond flour pork grind mixture. Depending on how crunchy you like it or how coated it gets, you might want to dip twice, but usually almond flour sticks pretty well, so I go ahead and just do it once. Coat both sides and you want to go ahead and shake off the excess and put it straight into your hot oil. We're just getting it nice and crispy. We are not cooking it all the way through. Once it's browned on both sides, you want to go ahead and take it out and put it onto like a wire baking sheet. In the meantime, once your spaghetti squash is soft just like this, go ahead and take it out and let it cool off to the side before we go ahead and tear into it. Alright guys, so this is like the point where I realized my mic died this morning. I am so sorry. Like, I didn't even realize it because during the photo shoot, I'm guessing it died. I'm usually on top of things like this. I am always rewatching the videos. But as soon as I got home from that photo shoot, I went straight to making lunch and I just didn't realize it. I apologize in advance, but I still want to put out this video for y'all because I wanted y'all to see what I'm eating today. I wanted y'all to see the photo shoot, and yeah, I'm not going to not put it out for y'all. So I do apologize in advance. Mistakes happen. I am just a busy mom and I go throughout my day not realizing things sometimes, just trying to get through the day and doing what I need to do. And I just love to put out great videos for y'all. So I do apologize about that. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. I was like, oh my God, no. Like, how did I not realize my mic died this morning? Like, that stinks. And I do have 2. Like, I have a backup one and I always keep them charged and I just did not realize it. So I do apologize, guys. But I'm in the middle of making dinner still. So I fried up the chicken parm. Let me just show y'all. Let me go run through this again. The spaghetti squash is cooling down still. The Instant Pot did great with that. So I have the chicken parm nice and crisp. I put it on this rack and I sprayed it down with this olive oil spray so it doesn't stick. You don't want the breading to stick. So they're not completely cooked through, of course. We just got a nice coating on the outside. I have my oven preheated to 425. And I'm going to go ahead and further cook these so they cook all the way through. I want to stay for about 20 minutes. And then we're going to finish topping it off. While my chicken is in the oven, I went ahead and pulled apart my spaghetti squash. So what you do, I cut it in half. I cleaned out the seeds. And you just take a fork and start pulling it apart just like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this in a pan actually. And I'm going to like season it up. But I want to put some fresh basil in it. So I went ahead and put some in my pan. So I'm going to season it up with some salt. I didn't use all of it. I'm not going to eat too much. So I'll just have the rest for leftovers for another meal. Some pepper. Go ahead and season with what you like. So I kind of just want to heat it through to go ahead and wilt in the basil. So I have some chopped fresh basil right here. This is optional, or you can just put it on your parm, your chicken. And I'm going to go ahead and add some red chili flakes. I'm just going to heat it through for the basil. And then that's pretty much it. I'm done with this. Get it all nice and broken apart. Okay, so my chicken is done cooking. Now we're going to top it and further cook it until the cheese is melted. Go in with a low carb red sauce. You could use Rayo's or any other brand you find. I found this one at Walmart. It's a no added sugar by Prego Farmers Market Classic Marinara. It's made with olive oil. I'm going to go in with this and then some fresh sliced mozzarella. So a serving size is half a cup for the red sauce. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do half a cup on each chicken. And then I'm just going to spread it out. Going in with some fresh sliced mozzarella. I had used it for my pizza the other day, so just going to lay some on here. Just like this, and then this is going to go in the oven till the cheese is nice and melted. My spaghetti squash is done. Like I said, all I did was heat it through until the basil got nice and wilted, and it smells really, really good. All right, my chicken parmesan is done. I'm gonna let it cool off. I did broil the cheese a little bit just so it gets that nice crispy brown look, but that's it. I'm gonna let it cool down and we're gonna serve it right up. Okay, dinner is done. Doesn't this look so good? It smells really good. I just put a little bit of parsley flakes on top for some color. Serve me up one chicken and a serving of our spaghetti squash. Y'all definitely give this a try because it's absolutely delicious. Extra red pepper flakes, of course. My mouth is watering because I haven't had this in a while. So I'm going in with some water for my drink, but I'm gonna give it a little bit of a different flavor today. So I'm going in with my meal drops and the sweet tea flavor. These are really good if y'all have never tried them. If you want to give your your water like some flavor instead of having some plain water for dinner, and just shake it up and give it a good squeeze. Let's go ahead and dig right in and give this a try because it has been a while. It's been a while since I've had like spaghetti squash too. Cut right in. Ooh, this is going to fill me up tonight. This is like a good dinner for today. I had a light lunch. It wasn't too bad. My kids' dinner is like cooking up over there. It's almost done. Okay. And this should fill me right up. So spaghetti squash, chicken. Y'all definitely need to add the fresh basil to your spaghetti squash. This is really good. If y'all happen to make this dish, comment down below how y'all liked it because this is probably one of my favorites. I also have a video on how to make some chicken parmesan with like the palmini Alfredo noodles. That's really good too. You get like a mix of the red sauce, the Alfredo sauce, and then you have the pasta replacement with the parmesan on top. That is really good as well. But if you don't have a pasta replacement, or if you don't have like a store that sells one near you, the spaghetti squash is awesome, or you can do zucchini noodles as well. So y'all definitely give this a try. Okay, y'all, dinner was absolutely delicious. Definitely hit the spot. I had to get away from the kids for a little bit over there. The boys are finishing up their dinner, and then I got to take them a bath and get them ready for school tomorrow. It has been a long day. The time flew by today, but I'm so excited because my husband finally comes home tomorrow, and I cannot wait for that. So I'm going to be spending some time with him these next couple days and just enjoying him because it's been a long 3 months since I've seen him. So we're going to spend a little quality time together and just enjoy each other for these next couple of days. So I'm excited. But yeah, today was awesome. I really hope y'all enjoyed my before and after, my photo shoot. I'll post a couple more pictures right after this that y'all could see that I took. She hasn't completely finished all my pictures, but these are just a couple pictures that she did, and they came out great. And I'm just like really proud of myself. I'm gonna get emotional. I'm just really proud of myself. So this photo shoot meant a lot to me. I'm trying not to cry. I have come a long way on my journey, and to see the before and after, it means a lot. Y'all have definitely kept me going throughout this whole time. It has definitely not been easy these past couple years doing this. Okay, I had to collect myself. It has definitely not been easy these past couple years, guys. This has been a big journey for me. Like, I didn't think I would be this person, like, ever, inspiring other people, but y'all have definitely kept me going, so I thank all of y'all for that. It's crazy that I'm a big inspiration to a lot of people, and I don't really get emotional about it. I try not to, but I don't know, I guess this photo shoot really hit the spot when I did see the before and after, and I'm so happy. Like, it really does make a difference in your life when you're just happy within yourself. And a lot of y'all, I know a lot of y'all are on y'all's journey, and I'm here for y'all if y'all ever need any help. I do get a lot of messages, so I will try to reply to y'all's messages like as soon as I can, and y'all's comments. But if anybody needs help, feel free to message me on any platform, and I will help y'all as much as I can. But today was a really good photo shoot, and I'm really happy about it. They came out awesome, and I feel great. So I hope that I can inspire y'all, and yeah. So really hope y'all like those pictures. And remember, this journey is not going to be easy. So all of y'all that are on this journey, y'all could do it. It just takes time, patience, and a lot of dedication. It is not going to happen overnight. You really got to commit to it, and you really got to stick to it if you do want to make some big changes. But with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I was probably going to get a workout in tonight, but it got really late, and I have to edit this video for y'all, and it does take some time. So I'll probably just end up getting my workout early in the morning. But I really hope y'all enjoyed this video and enjoy these pictures after this. I'll show y'all a couple more. If you did happen to enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all in my next one.